All right, we're going to start a little bit early. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We love comics. And because of my move over almost 2 years ago from New York to Florida, I have a bunch of comic boxes that I have not basically unboxed. They've been in there for at least 2 years, if not more on some of these. And at some point, I guess I just forgot to write down on them what they are. So I got 5 boxes. One is more recent, but the other 4 date back to when I was living in New York back in at least 2019. So I thought I would unbox these so we can find out together what they are. And if it ends up all 5 of them are lame, I'll do another unboxing of a key issue that was another box that I've had since April 9th of 2019, and cannot believe I did not open this book. But I'll do that one. We'll see what happens at the end. So I wanted to give people a couple of seconds to find out I am doing a live video. So while I'm doing that, if you see in the live chat, the link that I provided, it's also in the description. If you sign up for the cashback program, it's free to do. Just click the link on it. There is an extra bonus that they're doing right now. If you spend $25 or more within the first 90 days of signing up, and you use any of their affiliated sponsors, you will get a $25 cashback bonus. That's up from $20 that the last time, so take advantage of getting that extra money. And if you could share that link for me, it helps me as well, because I make a one-time fee if somebody uses it and spends the money within the first 25 days. So it helps my channel continue to give content that some of you actually like. And speaking of which, 7 people have already liked this video, so thank you for that. I always appreciate that. So we have 1 box that was delivered here in Florida, and then the other 4 date all the way back to when I was living in New York, so they're at least from the year 2019. I have no idea what's in them, and we're going to find out now. So let's put on the video camera so you can see, because just hearing a video is just really not going to do it justice. All right, so this is the most recent one. This was delivered on December 8th. Well, it was sent December 8th, 2020. So fairly recent. For some reason, I guess I just forgot to mark down, because usually I'll mark them on the box, because I don't, obviously, if you see along this wall, and this is just one of the walls, I have several comics that I have yet to unbox. But what I usually do is I write down on the top of the box what it is. So this might have just gotten lost in the shuffle, or it might have been a box that my wife brought in. So this feels like it's a graded book. Alright, some protection. We always like when there is protection. Always use protection in every sense of that form. So it looks like a couple of graded books. Now, unless they put a receipt, I'm not going to know what the prices are of these. But we'll at least know what they are, because I can look them up. Alright, so this is Batman 100. There's 2 copies. This is one of the variant covers. So I bought those last year. Both of them CGC 9.8 with white pages. So that's a decent way to start out. That's the one from here in Florida. All right, let's get some from New York. This one I already ripped the price tag off. I mean, the sticker. I want to just show you. Crossed out a lot of stuff. Let me see if there's one with a date. Okay. Yeah. This one is from August 19th, 2019. So let me... Hopefully that will focus. There we go. So August of 2019. So that's right before we moved to Florida. So that's probably why we were probably at that point packaging everything, getting ready to move. So that would explain probably why some of these were not written down. So we'll have to see. Wouldn't that be awesome if it's a Hulk 181 or something? I doubt it. But stranger things have happened. Alright, so they put some extra backing boards. That's the protection, quote unquote. They wrapped it in nice protective paper. Alright, so this one does have a receipt in it, so we'll be able to see what I paid for it. So let's take that out. Alright. So they put it in an additional backing board. Alright. Not a major key, but this is the original Champions, issue number 1. I believe this might be the first appearance of the Champions. I'm not sure. But of course, with Hercules being confirmed in the MCU, this might be a book to speculate on. I paid a total of $14.28 for that book. So, I'm not going to be retiring off that book, but hey, you know, you never know until you know, you know? Alright, so let's get to the next one. Again, these are from New York. Unfortunately, the rest of them I crossed out. I was taking off all my personal information, and I scribbled off the dates. But as, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you could still see, if it zooms in, it'll say New York right there. So this is almost like little Christmas presents where you don't know what you got. So we'll see. Okay. So they taped this one down. This one doesn't look like it has a receipt. Oh, it does. Okay. So I paid a grand total of $3.99 for this book. Let me untape this. This is actually from mycomicshop.com. And this is Pretty Violent, issue number 1. I doubt something like this will get its own TV show, but hey, you never know with Netflix. And what the, if you saw the Invincible, it is pretty graphic, so you never know. So that's funny. The code is my birthday, November 9th. So that's kind of cool. So I paid a grand total of $3.99 for this book. Alright. Again, nothing to write home about, but... And they included a coupon for 10% off your purchase. Expires... Oh wait, that's from the other one. Expires 12/20. So I think I missed that one. Alright, so let's get the next one. This is via airmail. So this is a overseas package. Either from Canada, most likely. But let's see if I left a date on it. This one was 6/6/19. So June 6th, 2019. So let's see if you could see that date. Right there. Alright, so I'm very curious to see what is in here. Looks like there's a couple of books. It'd be nice if there was 12 X-Men number 1s. Okay. Gave a nice little sticker. That's always nice. Okay, and they came... So there are one... Okay, so they put 2 in 1. So there's 4 books. It's The Walking Dead, the last issue, 192. All 4 signed by Charlie Adler. So certificates of authenticity with that. They did not include a receipt. So I do not know the price I paid. But I know I probably did not pay a lot of money. So 2 blank variants and 2 regular covers. Both signed, well, all 4 signed by Charlie Adler. And a Walking Dead little sticker. That was very Very nice of them. Alright, so one more, and it looks like I'll do the one unboxing from a pretty key issue that I don't know how I guess probably because we were moving, things got out of place. It's not a holy grail or anything, but it's, you'll see. Alright, so this one has a receipt. Paid a grand total of $3.99 for this book, so it's definitely not going to be Fantastic Four #1. That's probably why some of these I didn't unbox for a while, because there wasn't anything of major importance except for the one that I'm going to do after this. And they hermetically sealed this. Okay. 13 people have hit the like button, so thank you for that. And then we have another, it's not signed, but Walking Dead 192, which of course is the quote-unquote death of her. Well, you can't use quote-unquotes for that, because in The Walking Dead, when you're dead, you're dead. But the death of Rick Grimes. Alright, so those are the books. But I got this one. I must have missed, because I did write down the price on this. But this was April 9th, 2019. So let me show you the date. Let's let it focus in. So April 9th, 2019. That's right when we decided we were going to get the heck out of New York and find a place to live. At that point, I really didn't know where we were going, but that's why I say you trust your instincts. I mean, at that point, I lost all of my jobs. I had probably about $300 in my bank account, so we would, you know, most people would be like, well, what are we going to do? Because I was about to getting close to losing my home. And not only did we find a place, I got money to be able to move. We didn't know where we were moving to. Alright, this is their idea of protection. Gotta love it. Alright, so these are probably mid-grade. So we got, this is basically a throw-in. Hulk 179. Hulk 182, and with no backing boards on any of these, Hulk number 180. Wait until you hear what I paid for these. And then they threw in this little mini Silver Surfer book, and we'll check to see if the stamps are in there. But at this point, I couldn't get my money back if they weren't. But for the price I paid for all three, plus that Silver Surfer book, I paid a total of $117.35 for these. So I missed and placed it, I guess. Maybe we were moving at the time, or getting ready to move, and I packed this up. But I did write down what the books were, and that's the price I paid. $117.35 for all three. So let's see if the Marvel stamp is in these. Obviously, I'm going to put a bag and board. So this little mini Silver Surfer book. So these are probably 4.0 to 4.5 books. Okay, so the 182 does have the Marvel stamp. So far, so good. Actually, this looks like it'd probably be about a 4.5. Maybe a 5.0. Alright, so this is the big one. So I paid $117 for all three of these books. This one's going to be about a 4.0. It has tape on the back. There's a rip. There is a crease down here. So it's probably a 3.5 to 4.0. But the key is, does it have the Marvel stamp? And that's the big issue. So I just got to locate it. And it does. And you could see the centerfold is detached, but I don't care considering the price I paid for all of these. You can't even get a 0.5 for that price anymore. And then, of course, the main reason for this book, there's good old cameo appearance, first appearance ever of Wolverine. So yes, as Sequential Geek says, as I always say, low grade is better than no grade. So I have had that in the box in my closet since 2019. Missed out. So that's a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to see that. The others, nothing to write home about. But that one, that's a pretty big issue for the fact that I forgot it. So those are the books. I want to thank the 14 people that hit the like button. Let's go and pick our surprise subscriber shoutouts. If you want a shout out, you just got to be in the live chat. So we're going to go with Chas Ruby. And we're going to go with Big D Loves Comics. Big D Loves Comics. So both of you are today's surprise subscriber shoutouts, which means even if you're not a subscriber, hopefully you will hit subscribe. But you don't have to be a subscriber. You just got to be in the live chat. If you have a YouTube channel, you could post a link to either a video or to the channel itself. If you prefer to post a link to your social networks, you can pick one of those instead. And if you don't want to do that and you want to pick something that you might sell on eBay or Etsy or Amazon or Square or any of those places, if you want to post a link instead for that, please do. Just keep in mind that I do have to approve them first, so you will not see them right away because I have to make sure they are appropriate for all audiences. So if you're one of the people that browses the comment section, and hopefully you will, if you see a link, it means it has been We Love Comics approved. So go give them a shout out, give them a like, give them a thumbs up, which is the same thing, or a subscription, and help the community grow. So thank you very much. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about these books. And it just shows sometimes, you know, you might misplace something or not think twice about something, and it ends up years later being worth a heck of a lot more than when you bought it. So that's a pleasant surprise. So the like I said, the centerfold is detached, so it's probably going to be more of a 3.0, but considering I could consider the other two books for free, paying $117 for that book, not a problem. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for those that were kind enough to hit the like button. Check out some of my other videos. Don't forget, go to the community section of my main page and cast your vote for one of the 4 comics that I'm going to be sending out this month to get graded. This way, you're more than a spectator. You are participating and having your voice heard. 3 of the books are pretty close together, so a couple of votes here and there can really turn the tide. So go cast your vote. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you had a great time with the Mother's Day yesterday, spending time with your mother. Unfortunately, I can't do that because she lives in New York, but I gave her a call, and I hope you all had a great day. So thanks for watching, guys. And don't forget, it's not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you next video.